Hi guys, it's Natalia here and welcome back to Glossy Confidential. I'm here today to do a review on a palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm here to talk about the Tamanna palette. This is one of the blogger collaborations that they did this year. They did 3 of them, from what there might be more. I'm pretty sure there was only 3 of them. And this is the Tamanna palette, and the Instagrammer is Dress Your Face. I'm going to link her Instagram account down below. Go and check her out. Her pictures are beautiful, amazing, talented makeup artist. This is the palette. I picked mine up from Lipstick Republic. Lipstick Republic do now sell Anastasia Beverly Hills products, which I'm really super excited about because you know Lipstick Republic's probably one of my favorite online stores in Australia. Their customer service is just completely second to none, and I have been shopping online with them for a very long time. So I picked this one up the other day. This is what the palette looks like inside the box, which also looks like this. I'm dropping things everywhere. You get 5 Get the Look cards. Now these cards go into a lot of depth. The pictures are absolutely gorgeous. Even on the back they are really beautiful pictures. They're really easy to follow. It tells you on the top here what colors that you what you use. It just goes into a lot of depth about like the pictures, how to do the eye looks and everything like that. I am a very visual person, so to me this is really appealing. I found this one from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and if you have a look at that, I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Like, this picture here just looks like a crazy alien drawing, and whereas if I had a look at these two, the ones I'm going to want to follow would be this one over this one any day. Really, if I was a beginner, that would just, no, it doesn't really make sense. Whereas I kind of find that these ones, a basic beginner could really sort of work out how to do this, and I really like that they make it easy for everyone. So they are the 5 cards that you get in the palette. The palette itself looks like this. The packaging on this is absolutely stunning. I love it so much. It's got a magnetic closure. It is a cardboard palette, and it is really quite sturdy. Good size to go traveling as well. So when you open up the palette, you've got a little mirror here. It doesn't sort of stand up, which does kind of annoy me, but you know, whatever. I don't really use those mirrors, I suppose. The palette itself comes with a double-ended brush. Now this brush I was very surprised at. This is sort of like a flattish, almost domed blending brush, and then this side you have just got like a bit more of a smaller pencil brush. This brush I really enjoy. I managed to do an entire eye look with using just this brush when I first got the palette. It blends really nicely, it applies easily, and it is really smooth. I find that pencil brush really easy to actually run under your eye without feeling too scratchy. So for the first time ever, I actually really like the brush that comes with a small palette. If you're going away, you can sort of use that brush and this palette. You don't need to take too many brushes with you. Of course I would, because it's me and I can't go anywhere without taking 50 million makeup brushes with me, just in case I need them. But you can get away with that. Even a beginner would find that brush easy to use, easy to blend with and apply the eyeshadows really well. So in the eyeshadow palette you actually get 10 eyeshadow shades. Now as soon as I opened this palette I just thought, oh, I'm gonna like this palette. The one thing for me is that there is not one shadow in here that I cannot use. My issue having a darker skin tone is that I can't get an eyeshadow palette where I use every single color, and it's just, that's fine. It's an eyeshadow palette. I didn't design it for myself. Like the Naked Basics, Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, both 1 and 2, those first 2 shades, I can't really use them. They come off too chalky on my skin tone, a little bit too ashy. They're just, I can't use those kind of shades. Whereas this one, Fresh, is the only light matte shade, and I can use that on my brow bone highlight. And it doesn't look chalky, it just looks nice, it looks light up there. It's not at all like ashy or anything either on my skin. So the colours you got are Fresh, Blush, Venezia, Gilded and Custom. So Fresh is the only matte shade on this top row. These ones are rest of them are shimmer. It's what I've got on my eyelids today. I've got this Venezia just in the inner corner. I've got Gilded on my lid there as well. And then in the crease I've got Bengal Sangria and Chocolate sort of all blended out. So that's sort of what I've done on my eyes today. If you would like to see a tutorial on it, let me know because I will happily do that for you. So on the bottom row here, you've got Sangria and China Rose are the 2 shimmer shades. Sangria is a bit more of like a reddy burgundy sort of shade, and China Rose is a goldy peachy shade, really nicely pigmented. And then the 3 matte shades are Bengal, Chocolate and Noir. Bengal isn't quite flat matte. I'd say it's a bit more of a satin. Like I can sort of see a little bit of a shimmer maybe, but I'm still on the fence about that one. I'm going to say that one's a satin. Chocolate and Noir, a really pigmented chocolate in particular, is absolutely beautiful for deepening the crease. It looks gorgeous with these other shades if you don't want to go black. Underneath your lash line, just blends out colours amazingly. One thing I do like about this palette is that the pigmentation is really, really good, but the colours blend really, really easily, including those matte shades. This matte black, you don't need much of it, but when you do want to blend it out, it just blends out like a dream. The pigmentation, like the texture of the eyeshadows, are all really sort of creamy, buttery, beautiful pigmentation, and they blend really well. I really, really like these. I'm just going to show you a couple of colours. Let's go Sangria, Venetia, Gilded, and China Rose. So you can sort of see the pigmentation on there. That's barely touching the eyeshadow. The pigmentation is beautiful. I think the colour selection is really good. You've got sort of like your mattes, your neutral shades for daytime appropriate. I like that it's got like the pops of colour here, the Sangria and the turquoise. That way you can just sort of get a, if you want to go out on a weekend, just sort of going out during the day, you can just put a little pop of colour like I have. It just makes it a little bit more fun. And then you've got the deeper colours there. If you do want to go out, you can make it a really deep, rich, smoky eye using custom Gilded and Noir, for example, and Chocolate, because they're the sort of really deep, taupey, bronzy sort of shades that you can really dress up and add a pair of false lashes, and you can go from daytime to the weekend to nighttime with this really, really easily. I love this palette for that reason. So this is one of those palettes, I can't think of anything bad there is to say about it. Like, everything about this is just on point. I think it's fantastic. They've done such an amazing job. And this is sort of the first experience I've had of Anastasia Beverly Hills in the colour range. I know they are bringing out their single eyeshadows, I think on the 18th, so, oh shit, tomorrow, over in America. So Tuesday American time, so our Wednesday. This has really made me really want to get into their permanent range, get a bit more of their colour things. I know they've got some like eyeliner pencil type things. They've got sort of some cream colour bases, sort of things like that. So it's really made me want to explore the Anastasia colour range a bit more, because this palette is just amazing. I've also got the Mia Mia palette. I will be doing a review on that probably next week, so keep an eye out for that. I've also done full review and swatches of all these eyeshadows on my blog, so I'm going to link that blog post below. Go and check that out. And that is it for now. I really love this palette. If you have used it or love it, let me know what you think as well, because I think it is just absolutely gorgeous. The whole thing is on point, so I think they've done a really good job with that. So as I said, you can get it from Lipstick Republic, and we'll link their website down below here, and there's also a discount code that I'll put in the description to give you 10% off your entire order. That's about it for now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.